What's up, people? Before I get this funded series started, I wanted to make a commitment. A lot of you watching are probably at the same stage of the journey as I am. Some of you might be in drawdown right now, whether that's funded or in a challenge. First off, I wanted to say the support I received has been amazing. It's given me a motivation that I've never tapped into before. As always, I've been in the comments. A lot of you guys have given me some valuable advice, and I'll be adapting some of that moving forward to get this funded account back on track. One of you guys mentioned breaking down the recovery into smaller chunks. So that's going to be my goal this week. I'm down about 3.5K. So I just want to recover a small chunk of that. And also, I really wanted to make a commitment for the next 5 trading days. And that's number 1, I'm going to limit myself to 4 trades a day. Number 2, I've got to complete my routine at least 80%. Number 3, I can only risk $100 a trade. And number 4, I've got to try my very best to follow every rule for 5 days straight. And that sounds easy, but I've never been able to stay disciplined for 5 straight days before. If you followed my last series, you know I overtrade like a madman. And, trading has become a little bit like an addiction for me. So 4 trades a day, that's pretty much like a detox. But if I can build my discipline week by week and stick to it, even if I end up losing the account, it's still going to be worth it. So I'm looking at it from that perspective, and yeah, I'm hoping it all goes well. And yeah, keep pushing and let's go. Did the evening forecast yesterday night, but mainly just taking notes of the themes coming into this week, the news we got to watch out for. I did have an alert on gold, which I'm still bullish on. Mainly looking at the SP 500, gold, potentially Bitcoin if we get back to this level here. Yeah, the only trading idea I have today is a few retests of this level that I've marked out, and to take it long. Literally spot on. I am waiting for a pullback on this. Just bought gold here and this small pullback. First trade of the day. And yeah, pretty calm. Only got $100 risk on the table. Price is reacting very well off our entry. So I'm in 2 minds whether to take a little bit of profit off and see if we can run further into the US session. I'm moving my stop to break even as we should have enough room there. Looks like price is failing here. It's about 10 minutes to the US session, so the likelihood of getting stopped out is quite high. So we're about 15 minutes into the US session. We did have a initial squeeze up. It did hit our alert to take for the partial, but I didn't take the partial. Now price is pulled back again, looking like it just wants to run and take out the other side of the trade. Frustrating, guys, I'll be honest, frustrating, but these are the kind of things that trigger me. I did have like 400 profit on the table. Because I've got small size on, I don't really feel too much emotional discomfort from sitting on the trade. I'll be able to walk away from this trade, no problem. And that's what we're exercising here. That's what we're building up. We're building up patience, we're building up discipline, building new habits, following the rules, and not letting the outcome of the last trade affect our entry into the next trade. So getting stopped out now by the looks of it. So yeah, got stopped out. Normally a trade like that will frustrate me. I do feel frustrated. But the important thing is that we follow these rules, and I can't re-enter the market without cooling off. So I'm going to get recentered, finish journaling this trade. But if I do take another trade, I'll let you guys know. I'm looking at Bitcoin now. If you remember, I did have an alert here. I do want to go long, but this impulse here is pretty strong, so I'm going to wait it out. I'm going to sit on my hands and see what happens. So Bitcoin has really been eluding me the last couple of weeks. Actually, it triggered a lot of what happened last week when I just went mad. So on the 25th of March, I actually had this trade here, which I was planning to swing to 48. So if you look at the entry price, 43,909, which is this trade here. Fun fact, I actually had an alert here at 43,600. I'll show you guys just so you know I'm not chatting rubbish. I had this alert here which I set the day before, March 24th, and it triggered in the morning at 43,650 exactly. But I didn't hesitate. I was awake. I jumped in on the long. Price went up about 1,000. I took profit off. I started messing around here, I'll be honest with you guys, because I realized that I went short and then long and blah 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 blah. So I gave some profit back. I tried to re-enter the trade on Sunday. I had a buy here 27th of March at 44,500, 44,600. So I'm trying to find an entry here. As you can see, 44,600. Got stopped out by just a smidge, but it was my fault not accepting a risk. You know, I was losing confidence in the actual trading idea. But a few hours later, boom, went up 2k, 3k, eventually went on to hit that 48k. And, you know, just realizing, you know, the profit that I missed out on, that triggered all that madness that was happening the week after. I'm thinking to myself, if I am going to play the buy side, I've actually got to play it so it stays above 45, and we might have an opportunity now. If I put a 0.5 on $100 risk, we could catch it before it actually moves back up. And I'm just looking at the 1 minute charts, looking like it's picking up a little bit of strength. If I'm wrong, I think we'll be able to find out pretty quickly with a break of the 45 level. It's worth the risk. Got my finger on the trigger. Did want to buy it a little earlier, but might have missed the opportunity here. You know what? It is time to go long, and we're going to keep our stop tight on this. You could get a quick move here to fill this imbalance and then not come back. Yeah, keep an eye on it on the 1 minute chart. So I'm actually going to leave it today. There is a chance that we're going to miss out on this Bitcoin trade. Just got back home, and of course Bitcoin played out from the point I was hesitating at, and yeah, a creeping trend developed, never came back. One thing I keep learning is I got to treat every trade individually. So I think that disappointment from the gold trade made me hesitate a little bit with this trade. I didn't really want to end the day on a loser, but when the opportunity is there, you got to press the button. If it all adds up, just take the trade if it's worth the risk. Morning, it is Tuesday, the next day. I just got into a gold trade. I'm on the buy again. It's actually about 11:40, so we're quite deep into the European session. I just come back from a run, so I'm gonna go freshen up. But I just wanted to get this trade on the screen, and I'm gonna update you in about 15 minutes. I had a bit of a late start today, but main thing is got my routine done, warm up, morning run, finished journaling, updated my forecast a little bit. This trade, basically the same trading idea from yesterday. The trade we was in yesterday was kind of stuck in congestion. It just really wasn't ready to move. It was extended. Bitcoin, as you can see, is now building a base. Still in this trade. It's been a little while now. Hasn't really moved. Yeah, I don't like the look of this trade anymore. Yeah, I had a feeling I wanted to actually go BE or reduce my loss, but yeah, sometimes price moves too fast for that. So gonna swallow this loss. There you go. So yeah, first loss of the day. So guys, after being stopped out, you know what price wants to do? It wants to go and leave me, but I got to follow the rules, guys. Focus on the rules, and I can't really re-enter the market impulsively. At the same time, I need to be flexible. I did see a re-entry on gold, but right now, sitting on my hands. Gold has escaped us, so I don't think I can really touch that. Bitcoin looks interesting for the short too. Could just squeeze off from here and just be clean. The move could just be clean and go to the next level at 40. Feeling still a bit short on the Bitcoin. Might have to go short here on the SP 500. Okay, I've gone short on the SP 500. Not the best entry. It's a bit of a shame that we missed out on a gold move. Like I said, I see it squeezing up to 1940. So look, we're in this short SP 500 trade. Gonna need some momentum to the downside pretty fast. So we're heading into the US Open. Probably picked the wrong trade here. The SP 500 hasn't really moved away from my entry, and Bitcoin was definitely the better short. Let me reduce my risk on this to $50. Yeah, sometimes you get pulled into the wrong trade when you got different choices. You know, I think gold's already burnt me. Bitcoin's already burnt me from yesterday, so I'm thinking go with the SP 500. Could still work out, but more than likely we're gonna get stopped out. Okay, so the market's open now. Let's see what it does. So easily can just spring up and take us out. So might get a cheeky re-entry on the SP 500 short. See if it gets back below the 1980 level. Okay. Just went short again. Just one tiny lot. You know what it is? The last trading idea I had with gold, we got stopped out of it. I held myself back from re-entering. I reduced risk on this trade, but I thought, you know what? Let's give it one more shot. Yeah, taking out re-entry on gold was the way to go. I knew it, but should have just let go of that uncomfortable feeling of not wanting to re-enter a trade you got knocked out of. Bitcoin short. Yeah, should have shorted it when I saw the opportunity at 47 because this pullback was quite deep. We could do one last trade on gold and scalp our money back. Let me have a look at the 1 minute chart. I quickly went long, guys. So let's have a look what I've done. So yeah, you're seeing live right now. I got pulled into the markets a little bit. Gonna take a quick $100 loss by the looks of it. Probably put on too much size. I should have not put on a whole lot. I'll get taken out, guys. That's it. 3 trades, 3 losers. So that was an impulsive trade there. A couple impulsive trades. So did I break a rule? Yeah, I broke rule 1 basically. You cannot re-enter the market without cooling off. So yeah. So guys, as you saw earlier, you saw me go on tilt a little bit. Being able to read the markets is not the be all and end all. We need to have patience and at the same time be able to balance that with conviction. As we foresaw, SP 500 did melt off. I did get into early. I took the riskier trade of getting in before the US Open. Bitcoin, hesitated on the short earlier and, it's just flipping, melting off. 100% guys, I promise you, I'm not going back to the markets to revenge trade. My day is done. And like I said, it's like I'm starting from the beginning. I'm relearning, rewiring my brain. Just the recovery process, the road to recovering this funded account, because it's not going to be easy, guys. It's not going to be easy, but I'm going to do it right this time. Catch you guys in the next one in a few days. Peace.